Hello. So sorry if this video is a little not so well shot. I didn't have a camera person to shoot it, so we'll try and see if this works. I'm gonna just show two blood pythons and talk a little bit about them, how I got them, and stuff. This will be the male first. Come on, fella. There we go. Alright, so this guy, I named him Kratos, and then the female's Lysandra. That's a couple's name from the God of War game. And I figured blood python, even though he's not the right color. So, I'll start how I got him. So, I got them both at the same time from a couple on Craigslist. They said, claimed they were moving, so they had to get rid of them. And they wanted like 500 each for them or something. And he was probably a year and a half old, I think they said. And then they said the female is 3 years old. So I was like, I can't pay that much, but I'm like, well, they're cool, and no one's gonna pay that much around here, so I'm like, I'll just send them an email anyway saying, hey, I can't pay that much, but I have a lot of experience with reptiles, here's what my collection looks like and stuff, so if you don't get anybody interested, you can contact me. And I offered I didn't even offer it, I just said I wouldn't pay more than $250 for each for them. And then they just I think it was the same day or the next day, they were just like, hey, we'll give them to you for $500 and all their cages and everything for $500. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, that's a pretty good deal, I guess. I wasn't expecting any response, but... And it worked out good. I mean, everybody says they're so mean. I did have one freak out on me once, but it wasn't these ones, it was at a show. But these guys have never struck at me once. They'll puff air, but I wouldn't even qualify it as a hiss. They're just like, I don't know what you're doing. So they're both T positive, I think. I imagine they're T positive. I don't think they're T negative. I don't know too much about the difference between them yet. So this guy is definitely the calmer of the two. He doesn't mind being picked up. I know you guys probably know, but whenever you pick these guys up, try to keep them as level as possible. Because it makes them nervous when any part of their body is flopping around. That's why he was so chill on the ground. He likes to look around and everything. I definitely noticed that the bigger the snake, the more inquisitive they are. But yeah, I usually, I don't carry them around usually. I'll just let them relax on the floor or the couch or something. Really friendly little guy. Alright. Put him back and see how the girl reacts. She's a lot more shy, but like I said, she's never struck or anything. But the last video I made of her, that was probably the least cooperative I've had her be. Oh, get in there. She's way over here. just so awkward to handle. Easy, girl, you're okay. Oh, let go. Let's see, can you see Oliver? They both, like, I only got them, I think, last spring, but they, even with her, they claiming she was 3 years old, she must have almost doubled in width. I just don't think, they weren't really reptile people, I just don't think they fed them a ton, like every week. So they were probably a little smaller. Like, he grew, like, he was really small when we got him. I don't know how he grew that fast. I was almost suspecting maybe he was a female because he was growing big so fast, but I never actually probed him or anything. Okay, so like I said, they're both T positives. I mean, obviously she's a cherry bomb, I'm pretty sure. That's what I was told, and I don't know. I'm trying to think if that's based on the shows I've been to, if that's what they look like, but I almost think the cherry bombs might not have had this darkish color. So maybe cherry bombs are from a T negative that are really red. I mean, she's really red, but it's definitely not normal. So maybe that's what cherry bomb is. Yeah, she's just sitting now. She's probably pretty nervous. She hasn't been flicking her tongue out. But I mean, like, I don't know if you can hear her puffing or not, but that's all she'll do is she'll just puff out air, and then she'll squirm pretty fast. But I've still never had trouble with her. Like, the first day we had her, when we got her, she was shedding, and she had a stuck shed all over her, so we were helping her get that off, and she had it on her head and everything too, and she let us get it off, you know, not knowing who we were. She didn't mind. I don't know if anyone's tried before. I feed her rabbits once in a while. I know, like, some snakes won't take them because of the smell, but they actually like them pretty good. I think they like them just as much as the boa does, so. And whenever I feed them rabbits, I give them 2 weeks to digest it instead of 1 like the rats. Maybe I'm trying to think of what else I can say about these guys from when I got them. Get a little closer. And I'm guessing that based on her size, I'm assuming I could have tried to breed her if I wanted, but I could have this year because he's so big, but I wasn't sure I could do it. Well, I haven't had any eggs yet from any of the snakes, and I just want to make sure I don't screw it up so that she produces infertile eggs, and then that wears her out for nothing, so I just wanted to make sure I got it right first with the cooling and everything, instead of just throwing them in there and then getting infertile eggs. So. But yeah, I mean, even like reptile people, like I interned at the reptile zoo, some of the people there thought, oh, why'd you get a blood python? They're so mean all the time, but they've never struck at me or anything. And like everybody says, if they're raised and handled and everything, then yeah, things that are normally aggressive can be chill. Just like tokay geckos and things. She's saying hi too. Kratos is in there hanging out. And Miss Lysandra. So I think that's everything about these guys. I'll show you. Bring me back. Her back. And yeah, I mean, I have the snake hook, but even though they've never struck at me, you definitely don't want those teeth in you even once, I don't think, so. Just like when I did the Lacerta video, I was wearing gloves, I just wouldn't risk it. Yes, you're okay. And they're definitely really heavy, so you don't want them flopping around like this up in the air or on the ground very much. You're okay, go in there. And I remember I had someone ask me about her hide box before. So, her and Kratos and Gaia all have... what size? This one's jumbo, I think. So, the heck website was that? I wanted to say Reptile Basics, but I'm not sure if that's right. But they have the big white water dishes, and they have these hides. I think this is jumbo. I don't think it's extra large. I think this is jumbo, and I think the ball pythons have extra large. And I think... And they have, I think... So let's see, that's jumbo, extra large. Oh, wait, I would show you, but it's probably all blocked by this cage I had to move. But I have like the mediums and I think like the minis that I had in these tubs at one point. But yeah, so those are jumbo and they fit, she'll fit completely inside that just fine. And the boa even fits in hers good, so alright. So that's cool. I don't think I ever got Kratos out for the camera before, so that's cool. And so have a good week, everybody. And thanks for watching. Bye.